In this video, we'll talk about speech to text as well as text to speech, and we will do it in Filmora. Before I go into the how, let's talk briefly about why the importance of speech to text. According to some studies over the past few years, a large number of people are watching videos on their mobile devices without sound. Some give the percentage as high as 69%, some even higher at up to 86%. This means that if your video doesn't have any closed captioning, you could be losing your viewers. That's where speech to text comes in. In order to do speech to text, it's very simple. First, you can select the clips that you want to do speech to text, or you can do it for the entire project. I selected these two clips. Click on this icon here, speech to text, to convert video and audio files. Click on this. Next, select the language that you want. I'm going to leave it as English US. You can also select English UK, German, Spain, and other language as well, even Mandarin and Korean too. Okay, so next you can select clip selection like what I have done, or to select the entire timeline sequence, which will process your entire timeline. If you select this option, it will be better to complete your entire edit and do this speech to text as the last step. Next, you have the option to that the transcriptions are automatically meshed to the timeline. Select this and it will be much easier. So next, just click on OK, and Filmora will do the processing. You'll notice at the bottom here that Filmora allocates about 30 minutes for you free to do speech to text, because if you want more, you need to purchase more to do so. If you click on the purchase page, it will take you to this page, and the amount is pretty affordable. $5 for an hour of service. If you want more, it'll be 20 for 5 hours. So if you are using it consistently, then you may need to subscribe to this. Let's head back over to Filmora, and you'll notice that the clip now has been added on top. Okay, if I play this, you can see the text here. In this video, we'll talk about speech to text as well as text to speech. Right? There could be some subtitles that you may need to correct for it due to it not capturing your voice properly. So select this, and this is the subtitle. Okay, so if you want to capitalize, you can do that. In this video, talk about speech. Let's do it in Filmora. Alright, so let's capitalize this as well. Next, if you want to change any fonts, you can change your font sizes here, as well as the font type. The text is white. Let's go to custom. I'm going to change the color to darker so you can see the word there. Okay, now you can also adjust all kinds of things, like for example the outline, if you want to do that, the opacity and things like shadow. Now for subtitles, I don't really suggest things like shadows to work so well. Alright, and click on alright. One thing you notice, the more you speak clearly and pronounce your words properly, there will be less correction to do. Text to speech is also quite interesting because it allows you to use different kind of voice that's built into Filmora. In Filmora, there's some effects. You can turn your voice into sort of like a robotic effect, and there's another one if I'm not mistaken. However, with text to speech, you can do something entirely different.
Perhaps speak like a girl.
Something to consider to make your videos a little bit different. So this is how you go about doing that. To do text to speech, go to your titles. I'm just going to select my favorite one, which is the default. I'm just going to drag this down over here. I'm just going to type in the text, change the color and the fonts, and position it. This is my text. Go to this icon over here for text to speech. Give it a click, and you have your language, and you can select the language here again as usual. And you have voices for male voice as well as for female. Let's try Nancy. You can adjust the speed over here as well as the pitch, right? And again, select transcription automatically match to timeline so that you have less work to do, and hit on OK. There's also 5,000 free characters, but you can purchase more. Okay, now once it's done, just close this and let's take a listen.
Perhaps speak like a girl.
Right, you may need to adjust this a bit. I hope that this video has helped you. If you like it, do give it a thumbs up. It will encourage me to continue making more videos like this. If you want to get Filmora at a discount, check out the links in the description. In the links below, there's also a course on using Filmora where I teach you everything I know about Filmora, the ins and outs and the tips and tricks as well. Check out what's on the screen right now for the next Filmora tip.